time you come back, it's like falling down these lies again. This feeling that I have deep down inside. I just wanna be the one you need. And now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leaving all behind. I can't get enough of that. I'm enough. Let me be the one for you.
Hello, Dunstan! Sorry you got loud fans and such, but I kind of need them in order to run this game. Who about exploding my thing? It's nice to see you, and hopefully things... Uh-oh. I bumped my external hard drive, which caused it to explode on me. Says things are good, fingers crossed. Okay, the internet has been acting fine, but yeah, who knows? Well, I guess we'll just run it and see what happens. Well, it's nice to see you, my friend. We're going into Diablo, hopefully. I got music. We'll see how this runs. If it runs absolutely terrible, I'll jump onto Pillars of Eternity. And if that doesn't work... Ah! I can't find my controller! I found it. I'm like hitting buttons without trying to. I need to switch over to... Not that it's a super big deal, but all messages. But here we go. Why can't I do that in this area? Stupid game. I've been rushing this story. I'm level 44. I'm doing what basically everyone's doing for the rogue right now, which is twisting blades. I did originally start as a ranged rogue, which was going mostly fine, but when I ended up soloing bosses, I was unhappy with the performance, so I was like, fudge it, I'll do what's the best leveling build, and what is that? That's Twisting Blades, because of course it's Twisting Blades. I will say, having played it, and can you hear me well, Dunstan? Is everything going well on your end? I hope so. I mean, fingers crossed, my internet was acting up, but it's been acting fine. It's been acting pretty good recently, so we'll see. I'm following a specific guide for the Twisting Blades, though. I hate archers. They're sort of the bane to my build. As you can see, though, I kind of clear stuff out. Looks and sounds good. That's great. Here we go. I seem to be running, yeah. We're doing our thing. You're not ready yet. I mean, that is literally what you just said, but... Nope. I'm like a backstab rogue. I don't usually do two-handed rogues. I usually do archers, but this honestly is a ranged build. But it's a hybrid. You know? And I do like hybrids just fine. I like rangers. I mean, I'm playing through freaking Pillars of Eternity with them. How's your season journey going? You? Haha, dodged you, bitch. I laugh often with this build. I mean, I have been really enjoying it. I feel kind of weird that I followed a build guide because I don't normally. But it's been working well for me. Yeah, we're just going to do season stuff. Probably going to keep this to around an hour because I did have an issue. I think I overheated my what is it? My power cord. But I can't confirm that. I just know that I was playing for a bit, and then the next thing I know, when I was in a boss fight, like the frames dropped, which happens when I like disconnect my power cable, and then I checked and every cable seemed fine for it, but yeah, it was no longer charging. It was on battery powered. I managed to beat the boss because this build is so powerful, but it was intense. So I just want to be careful. I'm trying to be careful, which is part of the reason I honestly hate having my AC on, but I don't want to risk it, you know? My laptop's health is more important. Inkspill has logged in. I don't know who they are. Or is that you? Oh, you're level 25. That might be you. I like how I'm saying, it's like, that could be you. I mean, you know who you are. No idea. Oh well. Don't think I needed to do that, but we're fine. And Shadow as an element is really good. I kind of want to do poison. I have things that does poison, so I kind of don't need it. But part of like my basic attack does poison because I have a legendary for it. We could do that event. I am rushing the story like nobody's business. Because obviously the best way to like grind the season is with that post-season stuff. Let's see. And BG3, I would like to play a Gloom Ranger. Sounds good. Sorry, didn't saw. You didn't see what? That's okay. A Gloom Ranger would be great. It'd be nice because I know they're talking about adding like the stuff that's in 5e. Like all the stuff, but I don't think they can. Maybe they can. It would be nice. I would love to be my if that's the case, I'd love to be my what is it? Circle of Stars Druid. I think that's what I would run if available. If not, I don't know. Probably when it's released, I'll probably do a Druid playthrough first. Die, potato. Should I do this? Yeah, sure, why not? Just give me a minute, I want to set up my things. Because why not? It just takes some time, but before you know it, I can get like 4 traps down here, and it's going to really help for when stuff goes down. One way. I mean, the thing is, I have been really happy with how this build is performing. hence I say that I laugh all the time. It is pretty strong with like little weaknesses. You have to rely on your speed to survive. You do have some damage reduction, but for the most part, yeah, you kind of have to outrun the things, but that's pretty much its only weakness. It's got good single target damage, it's got good group damage. See? Literally put that right where he's going to spawn in. I can stun enemies. No. Oh, did they destroy that caravan? Okay, we're good. Aha! We did it. We're fine. I would have done better if I wasn't so focused on trying to keep them all alive, though. We're fine, though. We still did. It's sad that the game is designed to make you rush the campaign. Specifically the seasons. I'm not on messages. Okay. It's specifically seasons, but that's how most people play Diablo seasons. It does stink. It would be nice if they had content throughout the campaign, but they understand that the main player base for the seasons are those who have done the campaign and want to do like unique stuff, if that makes sense. At least that's how it has been. Obviously, it's not across the board. There are people who have different sensibilities and would like... I like playing through the campaign and stuff again, but I also understand, like, if literally every season they did, which is every 3 months, it's like, you have to beat the game all over again. I could understand some people just not being happy with it. Leave me alone! Die. Is he going to do that? No, I'll do it. Because didn't you skip the campaign, or did you play through the campaign again there, Dunstan? I had to, because I haven't beaten the game. So, at this point, I'm farther in the game with my rogue than I am with my druid, so... that shows you how much I've been playing. Ha 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 ha. Gonna set up my traps, cause that worked well for me last time. We'll just do one more and then call it. Do the thing. I like how I have the time. So I can be like, how long have I been playing? Oh, yeah. I know I can have, like, widgets and stuff for that, but... setting those up as a hassle. Stop with the killing me thing, please. I like not dying. Holy shit. Stop it! Stop it! Die! Okay, that's it, motherfucker. These shamans are the worst. Oh, I apparently didn't do the mastery. Well, I tried, man. I don't know what I did wrong. I fought my darndest. Oh, we can upgrade my thing. Cooldown reduction is nice because of my dependency on stuff that has cooldown. Life on kill is nice. This is more survivable. But I get so much more damage from my current hat. It's hard to... Though, honestly, I was having issues with survivability in that. And also the other thing that we were just doing. I don't know. I'll wait until a little bit more. A little bit higher power level, and then I'll consider switching. I like the damage. Well, let's see. I did level up. Let's get this. So now 15% increased damage to healthy enemies, and my sword just gives me a flat 9% increased damage. I like the sounds of that. So currently 599 to 959 damage. And if I put that on, that drops to 583 to 932. It's a decrease, but I think the increase in survivability is honestly probably better. There's a problem with the server. Still seeing stuff. Oh. But there is this option to skip it if you've already done it. Yes. Yes, I just haven't done it. If you skip it, you get to do extra activities they don't allow you to do if you don't complete the campaign. Yes. I mean, it is designed. I mean, when I played with my friend Diablo 3 season, I started doing the campaign. He's like, haven't you beaten the game already? It's like, what? And it's like, yeah, you can just do like the... I forget what it was in Diablo 3, but it's like a venture mode. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I could. Oops. We're fine. I don't know why my chat server went down, but that has happened in the past. Things have been running well still for you though, Dunstan? You haven't noticed any skips and so forth? Because that is the important thing. Oh shit! I didn't mean to destroy my hat. I thought it was a legendary, wasn't going to get destroyed. Oh well. The game has spoken! We are using this hat now. I mean, the increase in survivability should be noticeable, because that's a lot more armor and life on kill. And it's cooldown reduction, so it's still nice. I think at this point there's no reason not to have my rares all at 3. I know it costs money and I'm switching out things frequently, but I can sell stuff. And have been selling stuff along the way just to keep up with it. It keeps my power more relevant and allows me more time in between finding gear. So I don't have to be like, I gotta equip this new gear every 5 seconds. Which is worth it to me. This is super sucky. I'm just going to get rid of it. I mean, look at that. damaging a poison enemy with Shadow Imbued skill has a 75%, so it's not even 100% of the time, to apply 58 poison damage. Wow. 50. I have a 948 health, and I do not have the most health. I have stuff that increase my health, but I don't have like the most health that you could have at my level. So, bye. Go away. Don't want you. I know, it's super awesome and rare and unique. If you keep the power of at the right level, the game is way too easy. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm noticing. It also depends on the characters you're running and so forth. I know with like druids, they're very item dependent. I'm definitely noticing that. Like, for my rogue, the items are nice, but it wasn't like making or breaking my build. Admittedly, I probably wasn't doing a meta build for the druid. I was doing a pulverized build though, which is, I still think, one of the metas. I wasn't doing the Shrednado. I didn't have access to that anyways. I've been stuck in a spider's web. What would you do with a spider's web? What would you do with a spider's web? Oh shit! The lag! I mean, this game just does that sometimes, so... No, I don't want to fight these spiders. I did one challenge already, we're good. Let me go. Went back to town so I could get the stuff, and then I forgot to upgrade my potions. Like, good job me, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, you want to hook me? There you go. Have fun. Arr. What do you do, a drunken sailor? What do you do, a drunken sailor? That's what I was trying to get at. I started this season the first difficulty because people... I wish the heart would go away. That little heart icon is... Yeah, I can't even really read it. People said, I'm guessing, that was the best, but almost made me vomit of how easy it was. I mean, the first difficulty, especially if you played on harder, even with the nerfs, is probably just going to be too easy. And they are playing on, like, nerfing the monsters. Holy crap! I can't keep my Dark Shroud on for like 2 seconds when these douchebags keep throwing shit at me. Oh, the lag. Damn, that is noticeable. I mean, at least it's still playable, which it wasn't the other day. Hold on a second, I'm just going to check my stream health. We're still in the green. Solidly in the green. So that indicates to me it's just the Diablo servers acting up like they are known to do. Ha ha ha! Die, potatoes! Ha ha ha! You need more time. Have you been enjoying your Necro, though? I mean, for me, I don't know. I don't necessarily need the game to be difficult. I do appreciate that this is more difficult than Diablo 3. Diablo 3 was insultingly easy until you got to the higher difficulties, and then it's like, better have the good shit. And then it's all about your gear, and it was kind of annoying. Which is what I think happens later on. Like, you just have to like hone your build, and it's like, I'm not about that. Except I'm literally playing the meta build, but that's besides the point. That's because I got frustrated with, I don't think this is the hardest game. I just feel like with the nerfs and stuff, it was kind of balanced. Unfun, which is what a lot of people have been saying. Like, I hate the hit radius a lot of the melee guys have. I still do. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think like this game is mostly balanced for multiplayer. Why was I stuck there? That's so dumb. It made me get hit. Like, my build needs to move around. It is the one thing. It's a little bit... It's not like the highest skill cap. When I switched to it, I died a lot, to be honest. But it is a little bit more skilled, because it does all this amazing stuff, but you kind of have to, like, do positioning and stuff like that. And also, whenever you enter a town, you lose your Dark Shroud, which stinks. Just double checking to make sure this is NCS music as well. Should be. Specifically from NCS, no copyright sounds. Because part of their thing is you just have to put music provided by NCS, which I did. So I better make sure the music's provided by NCS. I did the thing. Talk to me, or done. Let's see what can I do here. Do I need to repair my shit? I don't think I've died anytime recently. But it's always good to double check, because you never know. Let's see. I wonder you try to play. I don't record on weekends because it's horrible. Got you. I think I did try to stream on the weekend. I've been playing pretty much every day, though. But that said, it was my internet, not specifically the game. I'm liking the Necro. I'm making my own build for it. That's awesome. The Season Heart items for Necro are too good. That's also what I've heard. It's the Necro has a lot of stuff. Like, Rogue is considered the best class at the moment, but Necro just being right under them. Well, technically, the one tier list I saw, which of course take that with a grain of salt, it was Rogue, Druid, Necro, Barbarian, Sorcerer. I feel like that's the general consensus at the moment. They are finding some season items that, like, oh, Sorcerer's actually kind of nice. I think the real issue is Sorcerers have to manage mana and cooldowns, because that's what Wizards have to do in games. But they're not powerful enough to compensate. When I was playing, and this was before nerfs, I was like, I am not doing enough damage for the amount of like mana and stuff that I'm consuming. I need to be doing more. Which admittedly, could have just been not me doing like a meta build. I was doing lightning, which a lot of people were like, yeah. I always think that the true path to power for them, though, was, I cannot move. I did say that I was going to go back, so I'm going to go upgrade my potion now. I mean, the Season Heart stuff for the Rogue also isn't bad. Like, with my Marksman, I was getting stuff that could knock them back, which honestly was kind of sucky because I wanted them to stand in my call traps. That was sort of what my build was revolving around. What are you doing for your build? Because you said that you're doing your own thing, which I appreciate. I usually do that. Part of me is sad that I am doing the build that everyone's kind of doing. But the other part of me is like, I am clearing stuff out in like seconds, and it's stupid. Here we go. Oh, we got a new tier reward. I need to be level whatever so I can get the stuff. Oh, I got a thing for your class. Nice. Played a little bit in the beta. Oh, the source necromancer? Yeah. I had to use the Nova. If I play a mage, I want to cast from a distance. That is true. And I totally agree. I was enjoying my sorcerer in the beginning. I was like, I am kicking so much butt. And I didn't get too far. I got to like level 20. And I'm like, I am kicking noticeably less butt now. I'm still was kicking butt, but it's like, It's usually the opposite with sorcerers. Usually you start kind of weak, and then end game you get powerful. I know that they're trying to balance the sorcerer so it doesn't outshine the other classes, but the thing is, the reason why, or one of the reasons why the sorcerer was the most powerful, Diablo 1 and 2, is just that wizards end game are very powerful, and whatever. And I get, like, part of it is, like, you kind of want to balance so, like, people feel inspired to play martial classes. But magic is magic, yo. Magic is powerful. Fighting scorpions, kicking their butt in the desert, should get my horse soon. Though I honestly think I run faster than the horse. I actually don't think that anymore. When I had like boots that increased my movement speed and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I could have been running as fast as a horse. I mean, there was a story of this, like, I think it's true, but it might not be. There's this Native American who was working at like the horse races. And he went on the track himself one day and outran one of the horses, and people were like, holy crap. It's like, that's why I don't like... Okay, I am getting close range, blood nova, curse, and bone prison. Okay, that sounds like it could be good. That's why I don't like PvP in this game. Or competitive stuff. It makes them balance all the classes. It used to be that you played one of the harder modes and the others for easier. Oh, you played one for a harder mode and one for easier. Yeah. And I can see that. And yet, now that you mention it, they kind of have to make sure that stuff is balanced for PvP. But, I don't know. I mean, it's an RPG. How you do the balance isn't like they're one for one. Like, for example, rogues are usually good at like high single target damage, but not so much for group AoE damage. Which admittedly makes them great for PvP. The balance being that they're not so good for PvE. This game sort of being an exception. Of course, it's not like across the board, but that's just generalizing like the rogue archetype, and like the wizard archetype is kind of a wild card. But most games tend to have them be sort of like the crowd control experts, where they damage groups of enemies and also will like do various effects to groups of enemies. We'll check in my own. Okay. And it's definitely noticeably warm, but it should be. High power cord does. Look at how fast I can run. This is part of why I like this. This is so good for pushing the story or doing shit. You better not slit my throat, motherfucker. I'm the one who slits your throat, not the other way around. Lifespan. Did I upgrade my... I did upgrade my potion. And I love the fact that when I do my stab, I got the specific perk that allows me to daze them when I do Twisting Blade. A lot of Twisting Blades builds use the one that gives you cooldown reduction, so you can do your shit like a lot. But the one that I've been following is like do the daze for the specific perk. It's like your keystone passive, which basically you'll notice it just went away in the bottom. I get like 3 stacks of a thing, that's momentum. When I get 3 stacks, I just like am deadlier. I have like increased damage reduction, I have increased energy regeneration, and I attack faster. And how I get stacks is by backstabbing, or if I use my specifically cut-through skills. This is for the cut-through skill tree, so like a dual rope. Or when I like use them against like crowd control targets. So by combining that with the Twisting Blades daze, which that's one of the crowd controls, I can get the momentum stacks pretty easily. As well as combining it with dash, which I have a perk for dash that makes it so when I dash and then dash through again, I will daze them, and that's just like instant momentum. But like I said, backstabs also help, just to keep it up, because I need 3 stacks to get anything on a momentum. But as long as I keep the 3 stacks, so if I keep it fresh, then I'll always have that. So I tend to have momentum going. Why do you want to kill me? I thought we were friends. That's a lie. I didn't think we were friends. Die. That guy was chunky. He didn't die as quickly as I would have liked. Because I've been seeing, like, my friend, who is not power gaming at all, which is respectable, I don't usually. But I want to say that I'm power gaming now, I'm just following a build. Ooh, cough. I was hoping you were still streaming. I'm cooking supper, so I'll be in and out, but make sure to drop a like. Thanks, buddy! It's nice to see you, thank you for dropping by. I'll probably do this story mission and then call it, because like I said, I don't want my computer to melt on me. It's been doing pretty well, but considering I am adding the stream and stuff on top of it, I just don't want to risk it. Gotta be nice to my computer, it's what lets me do all this good stuff. But I've been having fun. I might go for a little bit longer, we'll see how I feel and how my computer feels. I love how my trap is still there. I'm a conduit of energy! Which this probably makes it so I'm actually weaker than normal. That's probably not true. This conduit's pretty powerful. Wow. What? I have to like run across this entire universe. I could be getting the side quest, but like, I'll do that like post-campaign. I don't want to do the campaign. Hello. The best number is subs, right? I actually shared that on Twitter. I'm not sure if you saw it on Twitter, but... Die, potato! Nope. Oh! You want a ghost scorpion? I'll stab you. You thought I was locked in here with you. Wait a minute, what am I saying? I know what I'm trying to say. It is not currently what I am saying, though. Nope. They slow me, and I don't like that. It's one of my weak points, is if I get slowed. Oh. That was weird. There's like an explosion. I think it took damage, but I don't know why. Because the thing was dead. We got hornets. Killing the hornets. Stupid abomination. I hate the hornets. Hated them in Diablo 3 too. They just do so much damage. I know they shoot very slow projectiles, which I do like the fact that they're very slow. But when you have like a group of them, they're just constantly shooting, so good luck like getting damage edward-wise. It becomes a bullet hell at that point. Look how fast I go. Look how fast I am, cop. I'm fast as fuck, boy. And this is what the build is all about. It's the twisting blades. So I stab them, and then a second later the blades come back and do a lot of damage. I got a new amulet. I like my old one, so it has to be really good for me to want it. Explosions from the Victimize key passive heal you for 113 health. Life for each enemy damage. I do not have Victimize. What does Victimize even do? Because that could be fun. Victimize. Lucky hit. Direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has a 35 chance to cause an explosion, dealing 23. Oh, gotcha. And then if I kill them, I get life? Oh no. Every time I hurt, I get life. That's interesting. Not this character. Trap skill, I do traps. The 2.9% intelligence is more damage with dual wielding weapons. As opposed to damage reduction, it's nowhere near as the dual wielding damage bonus I'm getting right now, though. And I could swap out intelligence later on. I don't know. I mean, it's probably better, and then I could give my dash thing on it. Because the dash thing's nice, but it's not build defining. +1 rank to imbuement, so I get more shadow, I get more trap, dexterity, so honestly, when all is said and done, that other amulet's going to really drastically increase my power. And I can just give it the dash thing. So there's really not much of a reason not to do it. Besides the fact that I lose damage reduction. Yes, those are OP. Yeah, LOL, the best of... Oh yeah. What's OP? The twisting blades, or... They are admittedly overpowered. There's not much wrong with them besides the fact that you have to get your positioning, but I mean, you have to do that with other builds too. But if you get your positioning well, then you just kind of decimate everything. There we go. I want to make sure I keep my legendary. And I'll throw this on now. Yeah. Like, later on I'll definitely change the effects of stuff. I don't think it's worth it while I'm still leveling. Except if it's like... No, I don't even think it can, so I don't think it's even possible / worth it. Oh yeah, the Hornets? Ah, the Hornets, yeah, man. I mean, they are rebalancing the enemies, which is nice, because they kind of need to. It's just the amount of BS. It's not that the game's easy or hard, because I feel like it's mostly easy. It's just the kind of, like, the BS that it throws at you. It's like, oh, the Butcher can hit you from every angle, but also does stupidest amounts of damage, and you can't really dodge it. Because there is a dodge mechanic, admittedly, but you can only dodge so much, even when you have stuff to have more dodges. I'm sorry. I feel bad doing this, but it's for the best. Because then, boom. Let's get rid of this poopy one that I'm not even using to put on this good one. Heck yeah. I don't mind because it's like a weaker aspect anyway, so I'll find better stuff later on. So it's not bad to throw it on this gear. And then, to the jeweler. I'll upgrade it to 3. Bam! Like this. This game's fun. We really do need to play at some point. Oh, I could upgrade it one more. Not worth it. I'll find better stuff here soon. But yeah, now it's 11. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much like everything for my build now. Whereas the other one was like, this is kind of, but kind of not. The damage reduction was nice. I'm not even going to bother trying to change the effects. We'll be fine. We'll do a murder 1,000 damage now, so I don't need to worry about damage reduction if they're dead. But in all honesty, I am building up for some more damage reduction at this moment, so. But now, boop, boop. Die. This build just makes me laugh maniacally. It lets out like my inner serial my inner serial killer. Take that, Kellogg's. Oh shit. We're good. You're not ready yet. See, look, lady, you'd be so much more powerful if you just listened to me and did your abilities when I told you, instead of being like, I'm tired. Man. Let's see. See, what is getting me the most is freeze. They keep you frozen. Yeah. Sure, I can add to my... I can add you to my battle note if you want. If we coincide one day. Exactly. I know you're sort of on a different time zone. But here, I can't show you my battle note, can I? Oh, here I am. It just says Taoist Dragon. How different. There you go. Taoist Dragon 1142. And if you need, I could send that in the chat. And another one goes, and another one goes, and another one bites the dust. No legendaries. What kind of bullshit is this? I just got a game-changing legendary. I'm now the most powerful in the universe. Like, you see how powerful I am? Oh man, I'm doing a murder 1,000 damage. It's great. Because now what is this at? It's at plus 3.8% dexterity? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I want to check this out. How much am I? I'm doing 586 and 900. Okay. I feel like I was doing that before. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. I'm definitely doing more damage. It might be glitched. I like how I went to read that pack and then I was like, nah. So much power. Much legendary. Wow. Okay, Doge. Oh man. Those memes were great. I love that meme. I mess Rage comics, to be honest. I remember seeing my first Rage comic, I'm like, this is funny. And then I showed my niece and nephew. Well, he's more like a family friend, but he's like the godfather Yeah, the godfather of my other nieces and nephews. So, whatever. In any case, I showed them. It wasn't like a Doge meme or a Rage comic, but I showed them a meme of like it's this guy with really big eyebrows, and then he's saying, "I don't always use the internet, but when I do, I browse." So I sent them to that, and they didn't really laugh. Aha, friend invite. And it's like, okay, I thought it was funny. It's like, yeah, no offense, but that's such a millennial joke. I'm like, god damn, but I'm also a millennial, so sorry, not sorry. Oh, marksman damage, who cares about... The shadow damage is nice, but the other one I'm currently wearing... That's like everything better for damage. But my other thing does 2 ranks and also that. So it's slightly more armor. Yeah, not worth it. This bow could be worth it though. So it's damage to close enemies as opposed to damage to daze. It's not worth it. It's actually a damage decrease, so I'm pretty sure. I guess I could check it, but it would require me like being like up close and personal, which I don't know. I think the twisting blades damage, when that procs, I'm technically away from the enemy. Stop putting me in your spider web, you jerk. Oh my god. Eyebrows. Exactly. I noticed. You sent it. I'll accept it right now. Boom. Done. Now we're friends, officially. Put a heart on my page, heart on my page. I got a legendary ring. What does it do? Using an agility skill reduces the cooldown of your next substitute skill by 20%. Using a substitute skill increases the damage of your next agility skill by 23%. Let's see, what do I have? So agility, that's my dash. And subterfuge, I have 2. I have Dark Shroud and I have Poison Trap. So this ring, using agility, reduces the cooldown of... Ooh, that's actually really good. I've been using a subterfuge skill, increases the damage. I mean, it works for my Poison Trap. That is super good. But let's see, it's overpowered damage, which is meh. It's damage to chilled enemies, which is eh. Because I don't do either. Damage to slowed enemies is fine. Damage to poison enemies. Barrier generation doesn't matter. Damage to poison enemies better. What about the other one? Lucky hit chance. I do have some stuff that's lucky hit, I think. Oh, just my stun. I'm not sure if I have other things that are lucky hit. Yeah, it might just be my stun from shadow things, which I don't even really care about. Damage to injured enemies is really high. Damage to close enemies is really good. I don't know. 12%. Okay. I think honestly what I'm going to do with this ring is I'm going to extract the aspect from it. I feel it's probably the best thing instead of like upgrading it. I mean, upgrading it might make it so... Because the damage to slowed and poison could match the damage to these other things. But that's like everything I do with that one. Maybe this one? I don't know. I actually like the perks on the other things better. So yeah, I'll just get the thing. Let's see. I think less in range is physical difference in the screen. And not the type of attack like a... I mean, yes. What I mean by that Dunstan is when I stab them with twisting blades, I'm close. But then it does a second attack when it pulls back to me, which I think at that point it would be distant because I'm away from the enemies. It just depends on if that skill determines its damage based on when you stand close to them and stab them, and uses that for its calculation, or if it's doing two separate calculations. Which I think it is two separate calculations. That's what makes sense to me mentally. But what would I replace? Let's see. So 12% increased critical chance against injured enemies, which is nice. When I'm healthy, increased crowd control duration, so they stay dazed longer, which is nice. Or damaging an enemy with a basic skill generates 7 energy. I mean, that's okay, because I have puncture for that, though. Gain 2 energy when puncture damages a crowd control enemy. So, it means that I get my energy a lot quicker from punctured. Then again, I could replace what's on my own. Well, you know what? I'll take the aspect and then see what I could throw it on. Let's see. I could throw it on my gloves. I don't want to throw it on my gloves, though. I could put it on my I could put it on my dagger, which doesn't have anything. I'm not sure I want to do that, though, because I want to swap out my dagger. I think I'll do this one. I don't have much issues with keeping my energy up. Might be a mistake, because this might be what's letting me keep my energy up, though. Yeah. I'll do this one, then. Like the 24%, that's 24% of 2, which is a fourth of 2, so it's not that much longer. And the critical chance against injured enemies, I mean, that's very nice. They're both good. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. I know, I keep flip-flopping. But I think, honestly, my energy maintenance or ability to get it back is in a decent spot, and this is going to really help with damage now. Yeah. Because now using agility skill reduces the cooldown of my subterfuge. Using subterfuge increases the damage of my next agility skill. Is that what it says? Yes. So using like my traps and stuff will increase my dash damage, and then using my dash will make it so I get my traps back faster and my Dark Shroud, which this build is super built around the Dark Shroud. Was it? It's always tough to me to make decisions about gear. It's true. The song is killer. Thank you. I'm listening to NCS music. This is December, or maybe the other one you're talking about was Chains. So I do NCS because all you have to do is put music provided by NCS on your stream, and then you're good. Oh man, this is great. It just synergizes so well. I like already almost have my poison traps back. I do like having to make decisions about gear though. That's pretty much the strategy to Diablo. It's like, is this gear going to be better? And admittedly, you don't have to strategize too much because it's like, this is more damage. But you have to be like, do I want to prioritize damage or survivability? Honestly, you can't do one over the other. You need to have a little bit of damage and a little bit of survivability, because if you don't, you'll just like die. Like, being a glass cannon just doesn't really work well in Diablo. I say that, I mean, there's obviously the glass cannon characters, but how you do it in Diablo, you still need a little bit of survivability, just so you don't get one shot by everybody and their sister. But thank you, I'm glad you like this song. I can't believe it's 7. This day has gone by super fast for me. But I spent like 4 hours cleaning my bathroom today, so... Yep, why do I keep looping? Tell me where to go, game. I'm just running in circles. I'm so lost. Well, probably because there's the blue thing. But I don't want to go to the blue thing now. I want to go to the yellow thing. Stop distracting me, blue. I know you're a pretty color, but... I love how fast... This build is just great for, like, everything. It's also super fast, so you get places quicker. And then you clear out the mobs quickly, so you level up fast, and then you get all this stuff. And you just get to the end game in, like, seconds. It's great. I like it. Did I level up? I did. Oh, I can use a potion. What is this thing that I have? I want to check it out. Next time there's huge skill cooldown reduce. Oh, I see. When I use it... so they're huge. Boom. Heck yeah. I messed that up. I didn't need to use my Dark Shroud. But we're good. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Horsehead. Don't you throw up on me, mister. Heck yeah, now that cooldown's reduced. Oh, that's a significant. It goes from 20 seconds to like 15. Ooh, you're going to die. I told you this build makes me laugh. NCS, I have to check it out. Bathroom cleaning video in? Hopefully not in a while. I did that today. Yeah, I like putting together builds, so I'm just very slow at it. That's fair. I didn't put together this build. Like, not at all. I had a ranged rogue going, and I was enjoying that up until I was getting to points where it's like, it's taking me so long to do this stuff, and I have to try hard, and I don't like it anymore. So then I followed the guide for this. And there's a few different ways to do the Twisting Blade build. It essentially revolves around, obviously, the Twisting Blade skill. But the crux of the skill, like the build, is twisting blades, and then getting your movement speed up, which you do with like Dark Shroud. It also increases your survivability. You want some of that, obviously. But mostly your survivability comes from your speed, so you get your movement speed up. I'm not sure if this poison trap is like key parts of it. I did follow the guide and use like going through this stuff. But I know, for instance, there's some people that do poison over Shadow. It's sort of a preference, but Shadow has the nice thing of it helps you clear out crowds quicker. And also it gives you your energy back quicker if you're fighting groups of enemies. So it helps with your energy maintenance. And then for your key passive, you usually go for like either close quarters or momentum. I really like momentum though, because essentially Super Saiyan mode after you backstab X amount of times or if you hit dazed enemies. But now I'm going off on a tangent. The crux of the build is sort of like movement speed and twisting blades, because what you do is you hit a target with twisting blades and then you get around the mob pack and then the twisting blade attacks again. I shouldn't skip that. I don't know this part of the story anymore. It's like I am up to Teresa, whether she'll join to us though. Okay, I should have listened, but we're fine. I'm good. Bones and stories. I like this. Oh, this song! I actually used this in like Halloween videos and stuff. I want to look it up. The Ghost by Vera. Big shocker that I used that in Halloween videos. See, I feel like You're not doing some big crowd control skills in Diablo, you're doing it wrong. Crowd killing skills. Yeah, Diablo. The challenge from Diablo comes from really big mob packs and elites thrown into those mob packs. So, you kind of have to prioritize having crowd kill, but it's nice to have the single target for the elites. Because again, that's sort of like how it does its challenges. You have big mob packs and then you have elite thrown in. Why did you stop here? You're weird. I like you. Deckard Cain! Man, I love Deckard Cain. Can I get a horse? No. Ugh. What is happening? It's making me lose my stuff way too quickly. Get me through this madness. I don't want to fight enemies. You die. I hit the wrong button to heal. Oh, this is fun. I want this. Please, sir. End my torment. Oh, we're good. That wasn't bad at all. I say that, but that was kind of bad. What's happening? Gonna be the gods favor our journey, friends. Let's see. Level of Mischief, a D2 side character. I'm sure there is something hidden in this area. Yes. I thought I remembered her from D2, but like, I was like 50 years from D3, so I didn't think anyone was alive, so I thought he was just kind of a nod. But yeah, he definitely was in D2. What did I do? Heal me! Now what? Alright, I'm ready. Is there any way to avoid damage in this Dunstan, or is it just like a damage check? I guess it's that. Great. I'd love to! How about you stop standing still and run? You're the one who's slowing me down! No, I'm about to die. I'm good. Oh, you son of a bitch. Woo! Why? Fuck you, Mischief! Alrighty then. I'm so sorry that you left behind your thing, but to avoid damage, get good. Cough! How am I supposed to get good there, huh? The damage is literally just everywhere. I'm doing my best to avoid the damage, but you get good. Run faster! Why are you so slow? I like how I said he's slow. Now he's booking it. Could go faster though. No hitting me with stuff. Are we good? He ran off without telling me. He's like, we gotta face the swarm or some shit. Ouch. In retrospect, walking into the tornado did seem like a bad idea. Not that I walked into it, I just kind of let it hit me. Stop hitting me stuff. Jerk. Leave me. That's it. You all die. It's good that he gives me potions. Another one of those slower than my red speed, faster than my walk speed NPCs. That's true. Not the pipe! Whatever, you should have remembered the pipe if it was so important to him. That's true. Then why have we stopped walking? Okay. I'm ready. Keep on going. But yeah, I mean, admittedly, I do have, like, the fastest move speed. So, I could be faster if I had boots for it, but... Whoa. Are we out? Oh, hell yeah! No, it's fine. Whoa! The stutter. Ooh, this is cool. Of course there is. We did it! So now we have to find the entrance to Terrace North. Let's see, it's 7:17. I feel like we've been streaming for like an hour or so at least. Hold on a second. There's a few things. I have to make a decision, I guess. Hold on. I want to check my Discord because my friends might be playing D&D. I don't think so. They haven't said anything. So we're probably fine. Okay. I want to clear out this dungeon and then I'll call it. Because I feel like My Thane is still good enough. I dropped my controller, didn't mean to. There we go, we should be fine. I feel like my power cord is still cool enough that we can do this. But I need to use the restroom first, so I will be right back. That kind of works. I bumped my thing earlier, so now the picture thing doesn't work. Whatever. We'll do a chair stream. And we're back, baby. Let's go. You know, this is going to be very much a tangent, but I was just thinking of the Doge memes. I actually tried to make a meme back in the day for, what was it? There was a scene from History of the World, Part 1, where, there's this carriage that's in the way of the Empress, and her, like, royal guard is like, "Move, you miserable piece of shit!" And he just did it so perfectly that I wanted to make that into a meme. Sure. Of course you did. That'd be great. Oh, I'm ready. Team us worthy, Elias. I'm totally not here to just stab you in the back 50 million times. I'm in a rogue, but that's exactly my playstyle. But that doesn't mean I'll necessarily stab you in the back 50 million times. That's a lie. I'm totally going to stab him in the back 50 million times. Man, I will say Lilith is an interesting villain. I mean, I know Diablo's the namesake, and he was cool back in the day, but I mean, he's pretty much just, I want to cause evil. Lilith is a little bit more nuanced with her motivations. Down for this. I know I have music and it's over there talking, and I apologize if it like bothers some people. How I play Diablo is I have tunes going and I just kill monsters. It is my thing. My jam. Hi, Elias! We're here to kill you. I like how I said I wasn't going to backstab him, and now I'm setting up traps. It's different from a backstab. Okay, let's stop. Of course you did. Yes. Yes. No. You're gonna die. What the? Yes, let's interact with the blood pictures. See, music and murder. What else does a true gamer need? Mountain Dew. Give me my Mountain Dew Doritos and I'm good. And for the record, that isn't Mountain Dew and Doritos. It's Mountain Dew Doritos. Also, I don't think Elias is truly dead. Because he was kind of a pushover. And I know I'm strong, but bosses usually take more than that. He kind of was just decimated. This is dramatic music, though. Oh, that poor monk. What a horrible way to go, being eaten by dogs. Man! Oh, that's so gross. Alright. So that definitely helps me understand her motivations better. Total illusion or something. Your summon's dead. Well, I am feeling the impacts of getting rid of my ring. But I have this, so it sort of doesn't matter too much. Yeah, that rain was doing more for me than I thought. But I thought that when I changed it, I still agree with how I changed it though. I kind of like reducing my cooldown on a Dark Shroud. Let's see. Yeah, eaten alive is yeah, LL true. Yeah, eaten alive is not on top list of ways I'd want to die. The voices are a little low. Twisted blades. The voices are low, and that's sort of why I commented on like how I have this sound. Admittedly, how I have the sound for this is less for story and more for when I'm murderizing people. I don't want their voices to overpower me. The dialogue is at the highest. So my choices would be I can bump up the master volume and do that. And if you want, I could get rid of the music. I just kind of like having it. There you go. And then I could, just so the game's music doesn't kind of like do weird stuff to the music we're currently listening to, I could turn that down more. Save it. There we go. Twist them blades. Oh man. I definitely twisted the blades. And he died. I mean, that was more what I was expecting with fighting with Elias, but he's still kind of a pushover, to be honest. But this build turns bosses into pushovers, so that could be the real Elias. I just kicked his buns. Die. I got a ring. I got a legendary bow? Hell yeah. That would have been great if I was stealing my range build. I mean, it might have been great. Let's see what it does. Your marksman skills have a 10% chance to create an arrow storm at the enemy's location, dealing. You can have up to. That would have been great if I was still ranged. Compare. Let's see, damage to slowed enemies, that's good because I slow them. I also daze them quite a bit. Damage to stun enemies, I don't really stun them, so that's not great. Damage over time, I don't really do that. Executing on elites is kind of nice. Eh. Excuse me. If I was stealing my ranged build, this would have been great. But I am not. Let's see. Yeah, that's not better in any way, shape, or form, besides the arm. Ooh, we have other bows though. The thing is, that bow's not even like close to this power level. Damage to close enemies, that's nice. Critical strike damage, that's also nice. And damage to crowd control enemies. This could be really good if I upgraded it. It'd probably be better. I don't think my bow is actually doing anything for me though, because I used the dual weapons, but I might be wrong. The worst was Rothwa. That guy was disappointing. Oh, gotcha. I don't remember fighting Rothwa. I mean, Elias was built up since, like, the first cutscene. That was disappointing in that regard. Oh, here he is. I don't want to. Yeah, never. I didn't capitalize on that. Ugh. Why are you immune? Stop being immune. Yes! I got cocky, or like not cocky, but I got greedy at the end. But I was like, he's so close to dead, I want him dead. Stop hitting me with your dank memeage. Jesus Christ. Superstar. This dungeon's going well. I no longer know if Elias is dead, but I don't think he's fully dead, considering there's more dungeons. Gotta backstab them in the back. I mean, that's usually where you backstab people, is on their backs. Here we go. I am. Okay. And whose fault is that? Ooh. We're fine. Sorry, I got quiet. I'm in focus mode. Not that this is a particularly hard fight, but... Oh! Okay. You said I was holding back. Oh dear. What the heck is happening? I'm taking damage and I don't even know why. Kind of messed up that dodge. I dodged into it, which is not what you're supposed to do. No! Stop hurting me! Holy crap. I mean, we're doing fine. There we go. I want you dead now. Oh, there we go, laughing again. It's just great, because I literally assassinated that guy in concentration time. You could also backstab their booties yet. Now, meme slap. This move evolves to the dank meme slap. I did just meme slap that guy. Oh my god. I slapped him hard. That was great. I love the dank meme slap. Did I say meme slap? If I definitely said something about memes. That used to be my go-to line. It was like, I want to beat them with memes or whatever. You can't withstand the power of my dank memes. Yeah, that's much better. Hell yeah. Are we not done this dungeon yet? Holy crap. This dungeon's taking forever. Guess it's only been a half an hour. And we're done the dungeon. Okay, hold on a second. Gotta let the game catch up with itself. We're literally too fast for the game to handle. Let's see. I think he said, stop smacking me with those dank memes or something. That is something I would say. What the heck happened, Mischief? Yes. Mischief, no! Heck yeah. What? You didn't even try to drink a health potion? That's stupid. Now you're just going to drink that? Alright. You're also not Deckard. You're Lorth. Loneth. I miss Deckard game. Stay a while and listen. Oh, poor Mischief. Yeah. He was a fun character.
I'm taking the cycles up. We need a safe place to study. Use it against them. We'll meet at the desert chapel. Go.
Can I have my horse yet? My god. Oh. I'm gonna just run in here. It's just a smartphone. He was using it to communicate from afar. No, I'm the wanderer, aren't I? See, when you say that, I think of Diablo like 2, the wanderer who is literally Diablo. Spoilers.
I can shut out the battles as most of the day. But not always.
That's right.
Okay, so I guess I have to bring the Saintless Eye, but I did say that after we were done that dungeon. And the game doesn't want me to have a horse that I'm running. Ah! I'm running around, I don't mean to. I just moved my controller. I am going to call it here. Oh man, this was fun. I might do, I don't know. Because I've been playing this on my own. It'll be super weird to be like, here we go, from this to that. I'll probably play more of this. I am playing the season with friends though, so I'll probably keep playing this character. So if I do more of this on stream, it'll probably just be not so much story. I was just doing the story because again I'm trying to push the season. But mostly I was showing off this this build, the twisting blades. Even though a lot of people are doing it, it's like, yeah, and there's a reason a lot of people are doing it. But thank you so much there, Koth and Dunstan, both of you, for joining me. I know Koth is going to be doing some Deep Rock Galactic, so you guys should check out that stream later. And I am going to try to be part of it. I should be. I mean, my internet has worked out well enough to learn the stream, so that's great. But I guess at this point, I'm just worried that this stuff could happen at any second. But, you know, don't think negative, I guess. Any case, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. Pretend a like is a mic and drop it. And if you haven't already, appreciate if you showed that sub button some love. Don't forget sharing is caring. Stay beautiful.